Hello, mamas. I'm back from the Influencer Olympics, alive and in one piece from Coachella. And I'm your man on the inside from the Mama's Insanity Agency, and I'm going to tell you everything that went down there. I will tell you all about the vibe, what it was like this year. There was so much yapping beforehand of people being like, this is Flopchella. This year's Coachella sucked. No one showed up. I was there, motherfucker. And I'm going to tell you what really went down. The good, the bad, the ugly. I'm going to be so raw and real with you. Because this is my third year and I'm a veteran now at this point. It feels like my first Coachella was literally 3 minutes ago, and somehow I now know the entire layout of the festival grounds. Like I didn't even need a map this year. It's kind of ridiculous. I would just look, and I knew where every single tent was by name. So I'm a little bit of a veteran, and I know what I'm talking about, and I've seen how it's changed over the years, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. Staying hydrated is an uphill battle that I am constantly losing, okay? It is so hard to get, like, what is it, like the 8 cups of water that Michelle Obama said? I can't remember. But I'm not getting it usually. But thankfully, I have a little cheat code for you, and it's called Liquid IV, okay? Liquid IV is a delicious little stick of magic, is what I'm gonna say. It is, even though it's actually, like, way more scientific and, like, thoughtful, and it's got electrolytes and 0 sugar and comes in delicious flavors. 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, plus 8 vitamins and nutrients in a single stick. Basically, you just pop it in your water, and then you are getting friggin' a multiplication of the hydration you would get from just regular water, and it tastes so good. It's so yummy. Whenever I just feel like a nice little sweet treat, I'm like, let me have some Liquid IV, please. And get this. You can turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code DRAMA at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code DRAMA at liquidiv.com. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. Let's continue. Has your leg ever fallen off? No. Well, if it ever does, it's important to have a doctor, and a good doctor that is going to know how to stitch that thing right back on and pop it back into place and not make you feel uncomfortable or like you're just another patient in the meantime. And thankfully, you can find the perfect doctor on ZocDoc, okay? It is the place where you can find and book doctors who will make you feel comfortable and actually listen to you. You could say, "Doctor, I'm scared." I literally was talking to my doctor, and I was like, "I'm scared of getting needles." And he made me feel so much better, and I still probably won't go get blood work done, even though I need to. But, I'm working up the courage. And if it was any other doctor, I would probably never get another needle in my life. But. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare highly rated in-network doctors near you and instantly book appointments with them online. The typical wait time to see a doctor booked on ZocDoc is between just 24 to 72 hours. That's it. It's beautiful. So you can go to ZocDoc.com/mama and download the ZocDoc app for free, then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/mama, ZocDoc.com/mama. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. So, this was not my favorite lineup this year. I'll start by saying that, okay? Last year, there was Frank Ocean and Bjork. Now, mind you, Frank Ocean had a kind of lackluster performance for a lot of people. I fucked with it because I'm grateful and appreciative of anything that I get being a Frank Ocean fan. But what I'm saying is I've been to Coachella previous years where the lineup had me a lot more excited. That being said, it's not like there wasn't artists. It's not like there was no artists I was excited for. Fuck, why can I not get that sentence out? I drank a little bit during Coachella. Surprise, surprise. And my brain might be a little bit fried because I also didn't drink any water for the most part. I did everything wrong physically. But anyways, there was a lot of artists that I was excited for. Mainly Faye Webster, Grimes, Tyler the Creator. Who the fuck else? See, now it's just like Lil Uzi Vert and Lil Yachty. Was very excited to see them, and I saw them. Hallelujah. The headliners, I wasn't stoked for, okay? The headliners this year were Lana Del Rey, Tyler the Creator, and Doja Cat. It felt very Spotify Music Festival versus like what Coachella has usually given, which is like motherfuckers that are legendary artists that like come out of their hiding hole to do like a once in a lifetime fucking performance. Like you can think back to like the Beyonce Coachella, the Frank Ocean Coachella. All of those, like, those are like once in a lifetime things. Fucking Doja Cat, you can see anytime. Lana Del Rey, you can see anytime. Tyler the Creator, you can see pretty much anytime. So, that being said, they did give good performances. So before we get into the actual music of it all, I'll say what's all on your minds. Was it? Actually, I don't know what the fuck is on your mind. I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you want from me. Coachella has such like an influencer infestation problem, reputation, I guess you could say. When people think of Coachella, the first thing they think of a lot of the time is like hordes and swarms of these fucking TikTokers taking their Instagram pictures, making like 5 Instagram posts in the span of 4 days, a billion story posts, not even showing up for the music, taking 3 pictures and then leaving. That's what a lot of people think of when they think of Coachella. And I'm sorry to fucking report that is still the case for a lot of influencers that go to Coachella. The amount of people that I know that maybe spent 3 hours at actual Coachella, like the actual Coachella grounds, listening to music and experiencing it and taking it all in, and spent the rest of the time at other parties or like their Airbnb was fucking insane. And, okay, let me explain how these parties work at Coachella. So, each year, for fucking some reason, I don't understand, I'll never understand this, there's a billion different parties that are thrown by like different companies and corporations that are like they'll rent out like a nearby mansion or like a field or something and try and throw like a mini Coachella. It will always to me be the dumbest fucking thing ever. That being said, I'm sitting here being a hypocrite. I've gone to them before because a lot of like my friends will only go to these parties and I actually go to Coachella. What the fuck? So it's kind of like a melting pot for a lot of people that I know. So I'll go to it to say hi to them. And also there's usually free food, a little bit of drinks. It's not a horrific experience, but it's just silly in context of what is available at Coachella. So in previous years, I've gone to like a few of these, had a hoot and a holler, like would go there for like a few hours, then dip. This year I got invited to some and I tried to go to one, but it is the worst fucking experience ever. So if you're going into the Coachella Fairgrounds, my fist is at Coachella Fairgrounds, you can either Uber or shuttle, pretty much, is like the 2 options, unless you're like driving a car, but I was not about to do that because I'm a responsible person, and I knew I was going to have a little swig of alcohol, and maybe someone's going to blow a blunt in my face, and I get a little contact high, so I was not going to drive, Also, so much fucking traffic. So, if you're Ubering in, it is a 20-minute walk from the outskirts of the festival into the festival, one way. So, I was at Coachella, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to this one party. So, me and my friend Denna, we walked 20 minutes to the Uber area, through fucking dust and dirt, catch the Uber. The party's maybe like 5-6 minutes away, and as the Uber pulls up, there is a line of cars fucking like a mile down the street. no chance we were getting in. And also, Faye Webster was playing in like 2 hours, but I knew this was like, this traffic situation was fucked. Like, there was no way we were gonna do both. So I was like, you know what? Let's just dip. So we like get out of the car in the middle of the fucking desert, like where all these cars are lined up, and we call another Uber to try and go back into the festival. And this fucking party clogged up all the traffic, so we had to go completely all the way around the festival grounds just to get back in, and it took 50 minutes in a fucking Uber. I felt so bad for this Uber because it like quoted the time for like 15 minutes, and they were in that motherfucker for like 50, like 50. And these parties, I don't understand, like, the draw. It's so confusing. So, one of the draws is, like, a lot of celebrities randomly show up to this. Like, and not just celebrities, like, fucking billionaires, like, Jeff Bezos will, like, show up at these. And it's like, first of all, how the fuck are they going there? Because it's such a, like, a shitty situation to get there, and it's not even, like, fucking fun when you get there for the most part. That, like, I don't understand why, like, these actual celebrities are going, oh, I have fucking tea. As we were trying to get into one of these parties, we hear these, like, police sirens, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but it was not a police car, and I was like, okay, maybe it's an undercover cop car, but the siren sounded a little different. It didn't sound like a police car siren. It sounded like if you were playing, like, a siren from a fucking radio. And it was this black Escalade, which is like those like very like businessy looking like SUV / truck car things, like the big black vehicles that celebrities always like zip around in. And I see it cutting through the traffic, playing this like weird siren, and it doesn't have regular police flashing lights, but it has rather these like white and yellow flashing lights. And then I realize it's like a fucking celebrity in there that's faking a police siren to like get into this party. Craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, craziest fucking thing. Like, and there was no, oh, and if you're wondering, okay, well, maybe it was like an undercover cop car. Maybe that's just how they are in like fucking Palm Desert. No, because the license plate was like, it was like Lux and then a bunch of numbers, like LUX 0001. I don't know if I can. I just like doxed like fucking Jeff Bezos' like SUV. Fuck you! I don't care. Like there's no cop car that has that as a license plate. So it was so a celebrity fucking cutting in. So that was crazy. Literally, and I'm pretty sure, like I'm not a fucking expert, but I'm pretty sure that's like a felony or like breaking some law to fake being a police officer. So these parties are fucking stupid. And yeah, I'm a little bitter because I couldn't get in. I mean, I was invited, but I couldn't get in because the traffic was so fucking bad. And I don't have a driver to fake being a police officer so I can get in faster. The dog outside is barking at me because I'm yelling so much. I need to pipe the fuck down. So after that one experience, I didn't even fucking try to go to any of the other parties, that week. There is enough stuff to do at Coachella. You don't need to be some fucking little privileged princess to like only go to these like parties and be like, oh, I'm too good for Coachella. Fucking shut up! No! Just like, there's so much, and like, I understand that a lot of people that are going to Coachella that are influencers are not there for the music. They maybe give a fuck about like a few, like, they're like, Doja Cat, and then they like take a picture and leave. Whatever. Like, obviously, it's not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. Like camping out at a music festival, getting barricade and stuff. But there are so many artists that I'm like, this is like a once in a lifetime chance to see them, or maybe not once in a lifetime, but when do you ever see so many great artists all together in one spot? So I was there for the music, and I'm not trying to be like a little like. All you other vapid influencers are so fake. I'm so real. I was there for the music. No, I literally was. And I fucking got barricade for so many hours. I got barricade for goddamn Faye Webster. I got barricade for goddamn Lil Yachty. Not really into the headliners. I didn't give a fuck that much about the headliners. But the influencer stereotype is still alive and well. But that does not take away from the actual festival. Because, you know what? It's probably for the best that all these motherfuckers are, like, quarantined in these separate parties, and they're not, like... mind you, there's some areas at Coachella, like, there's this, like, VIP bar area where you walk through and you will fucking see James Charles every single time. It's, like, actually fucking bonkers to me. The past 3 years... almost every time I walk through this one corridor, I see James Charles in the exact same fucking spot. His feet planted down like a bird with its wings clipped. It's the craziest experience. I think that maybe he doesn't leave Coachella every year and he just stands there perpetually. He eats out of that bar. He drinks out of that bar. But I'm not fucking kidding. Like, perpetually is standing there all 3 days of Coachella. Every fucking Coachella! It's so crazy. So yeah, like the influencers do infiltrate actual Coachella. But the festival itself is so fun, and that's my most fucking unpopular opinion, that Coachella is still a good festival, and I don't give a fuck if you think it's not. It's you get so much value for all the artists that you get to see, and it's especially even better if like you like a lot of smaller artists, because you get to see them a lot of the time, like before they've like blown up. There's so many artists I've seen where they like get so much bigger after Coachella. Also, another crazy thing that happens is no other music festival has so many special guests. Like almost every single artist will bring out like 2 or 3 big ass artists. Like Lana Del Rey brought out fucking Billie Eilish. Hello. Tyler the Creator brought out like Kali Uchis. Fucking Childish Gambino, who has not shown his face in public in like a decade. A$AP Rocky, Doja Cat brought out A$AP Rocky, and then every other artist also brings out so many people. It's insane. Like, you're basically, even if the lineup's shit, you can expect that you're gonna get like double the lineup of like people. It's a great fucking deal. It's a good value, and I know that Coachella is like more expensive than most music festivals, especially when you factor in like lodging and all that, but like it's fucking worth it in my opinion. I paused my duck video. Why did it skip to 9 minutes when I did that? What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna fucking take a deep breath and then we're gonna get right back into it. Everyone always wants the top bagel, the 5-star dinner restaurant, most delicious coffee latte. But why are you not wanting the best possible doctor? Or the best options for doctors possible? It is your health. It's your body, after all. Listen, there's things that you have to compromise on, okay? An apartment that's in your budget, but an upstairs neighbor that farts like bigger than like the nuke that Oppenheimer created. But why compromise on your health, okay? I thankfully like finally got my health in order and finally got a good doctor, because I had not gone in like 12 years prior to getting a doctor on ZocDoc. But ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare highly rated in-network doctors near you and instantly book appointments with them online, okay? If you have any kind of like health anxiety or just like anxiety about the process in general, ZocDoc is so great for eliminating that. And you can go to ZocDoc.com/mama and download the ZocDoc app for free, then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/mama, ZocDoc.com/mama. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. Let's continue. If you think I was going to Coachella with no little special someone, you're wrong. I went to Coachella with a hot date of Liquid IV. I had them up the wazoo in every orifice and crack of my body, bringing them into Coachella because I knew I was going to be thirsty. I knew I wasn't going to be able to drink as much water as I needed to. But thankfully, Liquid IV has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, okay? 1 stick plus 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. You get 8 vitamins and nutrients. There's 4 delicious sugar-free flavors, if sugar is not your thing. And they're delicious. What can I say? It's like a nice little treat, and it helps you be hydrated. It's a magical thing. What a world we live in, where we have cheat codes to drink water and stay hydrated. It's awesome. And you can turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code DRAMA at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code DRAMA at liquidiv.com. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. Let's continue. Okay. Also, the weather was beautiful this year. I just want to say that real quick. Other Coachellas, I was so fucking cooked, like physically, like dying of heat stroke. Partly my fault because I would just not dress for it. I'd be like, I'm gonna put together a fun outfit, and then fucking like actually fry like a KFC chicken. But this year it was so nice, bro. Like it was so fucking nice out. It was like 26 degrees Celsius. There's one day it was like a little bit hot, but I was like, wow, like, and you'd look out at the fucking mountains and you look out at the palm trees, and I was like, this is so fucking beautiful. Also, I brought my friend from Canada, and she'd never been to a music festival, so like, kind of just ruined music festivals for her, but whatever. I have one story that I meant to fucking say earlier, which I'm not gonna tell it because I don't even know. I'm still like processing it, but I like. I got like touched. I don't know how to say this. I got touched in a really uncomfortable way. In the, you know what? I'm gonna save this for another day when I like fully process it. But got touched in a really uncomfortable way by a really scary person at the Grimes mosh pit, and then fucking ran into the person again, and it happened again, and I didn't know how to react, and I just froze. And so beside that, let me fucking talk about something else other than me getting like molested at Coachella. I really enjoyed the food this year. Oh no, I want to talk about people's outfits. I saw maybe 2 outfits that I liked this year. All my outfits were shit. I'll fucking preface by saying all of my outfits were terrible. Didn't really post any of them. Probably won't post any of them. But I looked like shit the whole weekend. But I didn't really like anyone else's outfit. So there's like this certain like Coachella outfit aesthetic that people do. I'm sure you can like imagine it. It's like fucking like some weird mix of like it's like one part cultural appropriation, one part like the most fucking hideous Shein outfit you've ever seen, and then one part like sunglasses desert boho. I don't even know what the fuck to call it. But the outfits. Oh, and every outfit is like just not dressing for the desert either. Like all these motherfuckers are cooking and getting heat stroke at the same time because they're wearing like fucking bird wings or like a whole ass sweater. I didn't like a single outfit. I'm not sitting here pretending to be no fucking fashion expert. I don't know. But if you want the hottest fashion piece of the fucking season, get your official Mamas merch, My Sweet Mamas, at mamas.store. Just dropped a few weeks ago. I love this shirt. I love it so much. I designed this shirt. It says MIA agent. If you want to join the Mamas Insanity Agency, then come on and get a hat and get a shirt. I thought I paused it again. Yeah, mamas.store. And, if you, by the way, if y'all already ordered merch and it came, please post a picture on your story and tag me. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see your smiling faces in my merchandise, my apparel that I designed for you. Back to Coachella. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. Like, I did not fuck with anyone's outfit. It's just like, it feels like people are trying so fucking hard that it's like, I know you're not comfortable, and I know it's very hard to dress comfortably for this while also looking, like, stylish. Ah! I fucking bit my tongue! Oh my fucking God, that hurt so bad. Okay. I know it's like a very sweet spot, if it even exists, to be comfortable and dress good at Coachella. But everything just... my friend, like, literally was pointing out, she's like, I literally bought that shirt from Shein, like, 3 years ago. And it was, like, making an appearance at Coachella. Which, if they thrifted that shirt, good on ya. But the track record of Shein clothes is those motherfuckers disintegrate the second it touches skin. So, but also there's so much fucking needless pressure to like put on a good outfit. This was like my first year. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I brought like a clump of clothes from my closet and then just like put stuff together on the spot right before. Guys, I'm so not influencery. I just live in the moment. I don't care about getting Instagram pictures. I don't care. Whatever. But no, the last 2 years I was going so hard. I was wearing like fucking cowboy hats and stuff. I was trying to put together fits, and it was so nice and peaceful. This was like my most nice and peaceful Coachella because it wasn't like I was like having to post a bunch of stuff like I did in previous years. I didn't have to like put on good fucking outfits to not look like shit. I walked around looking like shit and I loved it. And I wore like tank tops, so I was nice and cool. Mind you, I did fucking freeze at night, but whatever. And I just had a jolly fucking time. I truly did. I had a great time. This Coachella, it was very calm and very relaxed, and that's what I needed. Now, if I could improve anything, if I was like running that motherfucking festival and I was like in charge of everything, I would I would just make sure that like one of the headliners at least wasn't like as big as they are from TikTok songs. Sorry, I'm not trying to reduce like Lana Del Rey and Tyler the Creator and Doja Cat to being like TikTok artists, but like I would love to see artists that are big enough to headline that that aren't like that. I don't know. Like, there's something to be said about like a Frank Ocean performing who is as big as he is without like I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know where I'm going with that. Ignore that whole thought. Actually, scrap that shit. I would make the food a little cheaper, because tell me why me and my friend got 2 poke bowls, and with a tip that shit ended up being $80 Canadian. That was kind of fucking crazy. The food was good though, by the way, mind you. Like, we ate out of like pretty much food trucks, like de facto food trucks for the entire weekend, but it didn't even feel like it because the food was delicious. There's also this place called Bang Bang Noodles that I got there. Oh, I want them to bang bang me! Oh, fuck! Like, so good. And they have a place in LA, but it's so far away and I never want to drive there. So, overall, if I was going to rate this Coachella, I would rate my experience a fucking 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It was just good, fun, with friends. I saw lots of people that I haven't seen in a long time. I didn't particularly like getting groped, but you win some, you fucking lose some. And I hope to go back next year. What can I say? Okay, we're gonna read some drama because I fucking forgot to do it last week with Jazzy, and I'm sorry. And I literally was like, oh, how fun would it be if me and Jazzy did a bunch of them, like did a bunch of fucking drama readings, and I did none of it. I did none. I fucking forgot. But that's kind of like my bit now. That's kind of like my literal that's my brand at this point, is just forgetting to do the fucking drama of the week. Also, I think I forgot to do it in the previous episode because I'm scrolling through and I don't see any. So let me go one episode back. My bad, my sweet mamas. But darn, do I ever appreciate you submitting your drama and entrusting me with giving you advice. Okay, this drama comes from @Camriella. Drama. Oh, by the way, if you want me to read your drama on a future episode of this podcast, just comment down below. Please. Only a couple sentences. Please. I'm not your therapist, okay? I'm going to charge by the goddamn hour if it's more. Drama. So, my cousin's friend used to joke around about, like, fighting and killing this girl as a joke all the time because she would always make fun of people about having dyslexia or any disabilities and calling people the N-word all the time when she wasn't even black. Finally, she stole her boyfriend, and well, a year after that, she actually killed her. Not on purpose, though. They broke into this fight in the middle of school, and she gave her an uppercut, but hit her nose, and it killed her. Well, that's it. Love you. How the fuck do you just drop that information on me? I don't know what to say to that. That's not drama. That's murder. Like, this is not murder, mama. This is drama. Sorry that happened, question mark. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next Wednesday. Love you so much, and sayonara. Goodbye. What the